Breaking is this explosion of energy and soul.
It's expression, belonging.
It's all physical graffiti. Connect the patterns, connect the lines.
You're literally just burying your soul out there.
브레이킹이 혼자서 할 수 있는 게 아니라
You gotta be arrogant, colorful, larger than life.
All you really need is music and your body.
It is called breaking, a cultural phenomenon sweeping across the city.
Music played in all neighborhoods of New York City. Everybody had a radio. When you really look at the innovation through the way music was played, it gave birth to breaking. That innovation is born in the Bronx, and that's hip-hop culture.
He grew up, he was there. He was at the first hip-hop parties. You'd go to the party, you'd look fresh, and you would only break when the DJ dropped the break.
The thing about breaking at that time, it was radical. Not everybody did it.
I would see these old school crews and they had this rivalry, but also that mutual respect that they settle it on the dance floor. And so I remember growing up watching him and wanting to be a part of what they was a part of.
We're talking like in the realm of 50 years that this dance has been around. The world is gonna witness one of the most dynamic, captivating, rich cultures that exists.
Everybody come on. Hey, come on. Hey, everybody come on. Hey.
You just don't have breaking without the community. Breaking is the community.
이 집단과 저 집단이 또 모여서 또 그 더 큰 커뮤니티를 만들고 이렇게 성장하고.
Community is a safe place within the culture to vibe, to build, to dance, to do art.
As an artist, the more open we can keep our minds and hearts, the more meaningful our community becomes. In breaking, there is a foundation of movements. Just like I compared it to the guitar. There's C's, there's G's, there's E's, there's D's. In breaking, there's windmills, there's headspins, there's turtles, there's freezes. So the way we judge creativity in breaking is the person's ability to put their own fingerprint on that vocabulary.
It can be anything it inspires from. It can be from gymnastics, martial arts, capoeira, contortion. You gotta have top rock, you gotta have footwork, you gotta have spins on all parts of the body, you gotta have things you do in the air. That's the context right there.
In breaking, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. The highest form of currency is individual expression. Breaking is an expression of freedom. Breaking is a pathway to individuality.
It's like nothing matters in the world except for me just being me.
If you had a bad day, you let it out on the floor. If you have a good day, you let it out on the floor.
Everybody learns the basics, everybody learns the fundamentals, but you have to bring it to life through yourself, through your story. You know, it's all about your flavor.
Our bodies absolutely go through it. Any B-boy or B-girl you talk to is constantly sore, constantly in pain.
This is not an easy dance to do.
What makes breaking more unique than other dance styles? Maybe the physicality of it, the explosiveness of it. We always want to be the best, so we're always taking risks to do what people have never seen before.
You have to take risks to put this stuff to the next level.
You burn, you bang, cut the shoulders, learning head spins, burn the head. You hurt yourself, especially when you're learning moves like windmills.
I feel like this is kind of new for breakers to be cross-training.
we want to be the best and we're training 5 or 6 days a week, we're doing 2 to 3 hours of full body workouts every day.
I have a strength and conditioning coach, so I go to the gym usually 3 times a week when I'm in town. But then also I think part of the training is actually the mental. I just think breaking is a little bit too difficult on the body not to do some additional work outside to make sure that we're strong in all areas.
I've always wanted to be the best in the world, and I want to take it to the highest level possible. And for me, that is the Olympics.
I'm always teaching that there's a difference between feeling good and looking good, right? And especially when you're in a battle like the Olympics, the goal is that eventually everything that feels good also looks good. As you go towards a competition, you're refining movement. You're changing movement. How can I do this movement a little different than the last time I did it?
Yeah. So just think.
Because of the evolution of the dance, the stakes have gotten very high. There's a lot of money on the line. Maybe there's a sponsorship on the line. Maybe if you win this, you're gonna go to the Olympics.
If you have that one round that everybody around the world is like, yo, did you see what that guy did? One round will change your life.
When I started breaking, I would have never imagined it to be in the Olympic Games.
For a dance to go from a couple kids in New York to being on the stage at the Olympics, it's incredible.
Everybody who pitched in worldwide kept this culture alive.
함락 배틀? 네, 뭐 도덕 배틀 있고.
결승 해방촌에서
하고 누가 끝까지 살아남는지
누가 괜찮은지
한번 보고.
84년도에 본격적으로 이제 처음 우리 한국 문화에서 시작을 해서
우리가 상상했고 가보고 싶어 했던 그 길들을 우리 후배 세대들이 이뤄내고 있어요.
시장도 더 커지고 있고 그냥 커질 수밖에 없는 문화인 것 같아요.
And what's beautiful about breaking is you have this language that everyone speaks. So no matter where you go, no matter what country you're in, we're speaking this language of dance, we're speaking this language of expression. We all speak this one language that kind of unifies the world. At the end of the day, it's like the winning just doesn't matter. And I've always said this saying that it's not about winning, it's about shining. And it's like, if you shine, like that's the win.
Yeah.
If you represent your style, that's the win. So it's like, what are you bringing to that Olympic stage that's not just moves?
I feel like I've been very blessed with my community, my culture, my crews, and the people I've had around me, because without them being open, I wouldn't be where I am. I would have never believed that breaking would be where it is today. The visibility it has now has just skyrocketed breaking, and I feel like it's going to keep on going that way.
There's going to be a lot of great opportunities that come out of the Olympics. I think a lot of awareness, a lot more parents that want to put their kids into breaking. Is this just like this living, breathing entity that like kind of lives everywhere internationally, and it's going to keep going?
This is an art that is in the Olympics that changed and defined part of American culture that influences our entire world today.
I think everybody's just gonna go walk away from the Olympics like, yo, did you watch the breaking part of the Olympics? That was off the hook.
Breaking, for some reason, stood the test of time, and it's still here. This little flower rising up from bricks. Everybody that stuck around, that's the testament. The culture, you know, the community that believed in it. The message will be for the audience, you know, like, yeah, study the music and the time period and enjoy the journey.